Hi, I'm Mr. Gustafson, and if you have a math class, you are going to be able to hang out with me. And I want to talk to you very quickly about your tests because you will have some choices for your math tests this year or while you're here at the ALC with us. So I'm going to do this really quick, as quick as I can. One option for you, we're going to assume that I've actually been trying and working through this unit here. And we're going to assume that all of my lessons are not overdue and I've done them all. So I've completed this unit. I've done all the lessons. I've done all the quizzes. I've passed everything. I'm good to go. And I'm at the test. One option is that you can take the test in Odysseyware just like normal, just like you would with any elective class and just like you would with any quiz. And that's fine. You can do it that way. Everything will work great. Another choice, another option you have is if you don't want to take the test in Odysseyware, what you can do is you can go back to each of the lessons and you can write down, copy down one problem from each lesson. So in this unit that I have here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 lessons. So if I chose this option, I would write 10 questions total. Sorry, 10, there we go. 10 questions total, and it'd be one from each lesson. And I would go into the lesson, like I'm going to go into this very first lesson here. We're going to assume I passed it. And I'm going to pick one problem. I don't care which one. You get to choose the problem that you picked. So this would be probably a bad choice. I didn't do this question. I got it wrong. Don't pick that one. Pick a different one. This would be a better one to choose. If x is 5, then 6x equals, and I've got the answer. I know it's right because I've got this little green check here. It's got to be 30. So if you choose this question, what you'll do is you'll write the problem down on a piece of paper. You do need to show me how you got the answer. You can't just write 30 because there was a green check there and you guessed and happened to get it right. So you would have to show me the work. 5 times 6 or 6 times 5 equals 30. That's it. Write that down. You're done with one problem on your test, guaranteed that it's correct because you've already got the green check mark, and you move on. Some questions will have work to show, like this one, 6 times 5 equals 30. Some questions wouldn't, like if I chose this one, which of the following expressions represents the difference of 8 and n? There's really no work to show here. It's just 8 minus n. That's the answer. And that happens. Some problems don't have work to show, and that's okay. I'll know that. I know math pretty well, and I can figure out which problems really should have some work and which ones shouldn't. So if you're not sure, you can ask, do I really need to show work on this or not? And I'll tell you, no, there's really no work for this. Just write down the problem and the answer, and you got another one done. That's a problem. So you would pick one problem from each lesson. Again, you have two choices for your tests. You can either take the test in Odysseyware like normal, or you can copy one problem from each lesson in the unit, not the quizzes, just the lessons, one question from each lesson in the unit, show me how you got the answer, and give that to me. You just turn that in to me, and I will put that grade in for the test. One other thing I'm going to mention before you stop listening to me is that you don't have to do the same thing for each unit. If on the first unit you wrote a problem for each lesson and you handed it in to me like that, and on the second unit you say, you know what, I'm just going to take the test in Odysseyware, that's fine. You can go back and forth. You can choose the unit to be like, wow, I've got really good notes for this unit. I already have a lot of problems written down already. Mr. Gustafson helped me on them, so I know they're right. I've got the work already written down. I might as well use those notes to make the test. Great. If you really understood the unit well and you didn't write a lot of notes and you just want to take the test like normal in Odysseyware, awesome. You can flip-flop and you can decide for each unit which one you're going to do. Just let me know ahead of time and we'll get that set up for you. Okay, there's a couple questions that you need to answer about what I just talked about. So if you need to rewatch the video or if you just want to look at me some more, you can do that, and then you can answer those questions, and I'll see you in math class.